Okay guys, so today we're going to go ahead and talk about some of these prophecies about the low limit buy prices for XRP. But first, as usual, nothing mentioned on this channel by anyone should be taken as financial advice because none of us are financial advisors. Okay guys, so the reason why I decided that I'm going to talk about XRP here today is because I know that these specific prophecies are very near to being fulfilled. You know, judging by the recent market movements and where the price of XRP is currently at, several of these prophecies will soon be fulfilled. And so it would be in our very best interest to be as positioned and as prepared as possible. And based off of what you guys are about to hear, I don't want any of you guys to miss out. Now, I find this all to be very, very interesting. What we're going to go ahead and do first is to check out this brother's prophetic dream, which I believe I've shared with you guys already. I'm going to go ahead and share his dream first. And then afterwards, I'm going to share the next one, which seems to be a bit of a paradox as it relates to the low limit buy prices for XRP.
Essentially what I saw this red chart. You see that red chart right there? Essentially, I saw XRP just crash, and then I saw the price right here at 9 cents, and immediately my first thought was I need to buy it. I need to buy some. What did I put here? I put try to get cash to buy. So yeah, I'm trying to buy at 9 cents because it's on sale, and by the time I put cash in my account, the price thing goes to 0, and I wasn't able to buy it. And so I remember that. I remember this sense of and I could feel my emotions too. I was like, I need to buy this now. And by the time I got my account ready, I was just like this, I don't have cash. I don't have cash in my account, because you got to transfer the cash into your account, then buy it. And by the time I did that, it happened so quickly. It went from 9 cents all the way down to 0, and I wasn't able to purchase anymore. And essentially, the first thing I did when I woke up this morning is I put more cash into my crypto account, and I set a buy limit order for 9 cents, which is dirt cheap for XRP, because XRP right now, I checked it today, it was like $2.30.
Okay guys, so this brother here said he saw a chart where XRP had crashed all the way down from $2, I believe he said, all the way down to 9 cents. And he did not have any money on the exchange in order to take advantage of that flash crash. And by the time that he went to try to send some money over to the exchange, XRP then proceeded to flash crash from 9 cents down to 0. I want you guys to just keep that in mind. Remember these price points. Again, this other brother here, which also confirms this brother's dream, said that he saw XRP flash crashed all the way down to 1 cent and then kicked everyone out. And then he proceeded to say that, which is very, very important, guys. He mentions that all of the exchanges crashed so that no one could go ahead and purchase XRP manually. You couldn't market buy XRP. The only way that you could have taken advantage of this flash crash is if you had beforehand set up your low limit buy orders. This here again highlights the importance of always having your low limit buy orders set up beforehand, guys. You see, and always having cash on the exchange. Having, a little bit of spare cash on the side on the exchanges. So now guys, now that you've heard those prophecies of those lower low limit buy prices for XRP, let's go right ahead and check out this other prophecy, which is the very reason why I said that there's a bit of a paradox as it relates to these prophecies in regards to the low limit buy prices for XRP.
The second dream was different. In this one, I had buy orders placed between 11 cents and 19 cents. I saw XRP crashing. It went from $1 to 80 cents to 60 to 40 to 30 down to around 27 cents. I was watching it fall, waiting for it to crash just a little more so my order would fill. I was waiting for the perfect entry, and then suddenly it reversed. It shot back to $1, then $2, then $2.40. My buy order never filled. In that dream, the message felt clear. Some people will wait for the perfect bottom and miss the move.
So guys, you also heard it all for yourselves. This here brother also said that he saw XRP crashing down on a chart all the way down from $1 down to 50 cents and much lower. Now, also in this experience, he had went ahead beforehand and set up his low limit buy prices for XRP. And those prices was in between 11 cents down to 19 cents. However, he went on to say that XRP only crashed to around 27 cents. I know, of course, I've also mentioned to you guys before that whenever it comes to these price points, Yah never shows us like the exact bottom or tops of these prices. Hence why he says around 27 cents. So I'm guessing that it could possibly be a little bit lower, perhaps even down to 25 cents. But the point, regardless of all of that, the point is it did not reach his low limit buy prices that was set up in between 11 cents and 19 cents. That is the key right there. That is what creates the paradox with these XRP low limit buy prices. And he said that the ones who was waiting for those prices in between that price point at 11 cents and 19 cents or even lower, they missed out on that move. And hence that is the reason why I'm even making this video in the first place, because it creates a bit of a paradox where we have to decipher right now, what could be the cause of this? Because he clearly mentions that his low limit buy prices was in between 11 cents and 19 cents. And those other two accounts that we just heard before his, they clearly mentioned that XRP crashed all the way down to 9 cents. And the other one said that it went down to 1 cent. You see, and some of them said that it even went down to 0. So what is the explanation? Why do we have this difference? Now, when I go ahead and think about it, this is what comes to mind. Perhaps these moves will happen at different times. Like they will happen more than once. You see, that's what comes to mind. I believe that it won't only just be one move for XRP going down to these low limit buy prices, to these low prices for XRP. Perhaps it will happen more than once. This is what I'm thinking. Perhaps the one that this latest brother here that we've just heard, perhaps this move is the one that's going to happen coming up next, where XRP is going to have a bounce, perhaps down to the 27 to 25 cents area, as this brother here had mentioned. And then we're going to have the manufactured spike for Bitcoin, where XRP is going to pump up. It's going to have that $15 to $20 pump. That is what I'm thinking. I'm not giving you guys financial advice. I'm just trying to decipher it. You guys are also welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments as well. I believe that in this coming dip that we're going to have for XRP, we will perhaps bottom out around where this brother had mentioned, around the 27 cents area, and then proceed to pump all the way up to $15 to potentially up to $20. And then after that pump, that $15 to $20 pump for XRP will then proceed to have the flash crash to 0, which would fulfill these other two brothers that I'd share at the beginning of this video. It would fulfill their visions. You see, the revelation that they had received where XRP crashed all the way down to 9 cents and then down to 0 and the 1 cent crash as well. So that would better explain it. Wouldn't you guys agree with me? Yes, I honestly do believe that's the explanation. They will happen at different times. Otherwise, it will be a bit of a paradox, guys. It would be very confusing. You see, because one says that explicitly that people who were waiting for lower price points below, let's call it 20 cents, would not have their low limit buy prices filled. While other folks, and it's not only those two folks, several other people have seen it crashing down well below 20 cents as well. You see, so this is what makes the most sense. Because if all of these revelations are coming from Yah, they're both correct. But this leads me to believe that that is the explanation. These moves are at different times, guys. You see, and I do believe that the move that's coming up next very soon is the one that will take it down to around 27 cents. Then we're going to have that $15 move. Now, this is just my opinion. I don't know for sure. No one knows for sure 100% how exactly it's going to play out. I'm just applying wisdom and, searching it out as we're all called to do. Now, guys, this is what XRP looks like on the charts. This is XRP on the daily, and it's looking very weak, very, very bearish, and it's tracking Bitcoin's movements almost exactly, guys, which is not good. It's never good. Many of these coins, as a matter of fact, they usually track Bitcoin's movements, candle for candle, so to speak. And I never like that. I can't wait for the day when they decouple from Bitcoin. But it's still looking pretty bearish. What's happening here with these green candles is what you call like a little relief rally. But it's still going to roll over, and it's going to take out this low here at $1.05. I'm going to show you in a minute how I would set up my low limit buy prices for XRP, just to be on the safe side. This is it on the weekly. It's currently at support, and I do believe it's going to break this level of support, coming all the way down here to this level, which I've highlighted to you guys many months ago. I told you guys that it was coming all the way down here because there's no strong level of support after it had passed this liquidation candle right here. Man, that candle really did come down really far. So guys, obviously it's coming down here at 50 cents. That is for a certainty, guys. It is for sure coming down here at 50 cents. There's no strong levels of support beyond this level of support right here at $1.03, $1.05. Afterwards, down here. And when we pull it up on the monthly now, I can give you guys the low limit buy prices for XRP. Look at that. You guys see that? It's currently sitting right on support based off of these candles right here. A very nice support, but it's going to break it, since it's still dependent on what Bitcoin is doing. Unfortunately, it is going to break it. So it's coming back down here at 50 cents. Now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I would do if I want to be on the safe side. So I just maximized this so you guys can see it a little bit better. So in order to be on the safe side as it regards this crash that we're currently in the midst of, that we know is going to actually head lower. In order to be on the safe side, this is the range, the buy range for XRP. Right at the top of this wick right here, we're looking at 34 cents. So that's 34 cents, and the bottom of this wick brings it where? Right at what? Where? 9 cents, guys. The bottom of this wick right here is at basically 9-10 cents. And that's where that other brother had seen it flash crashed. So on the high end, you'd want to set up some low limit buy orders from, let's call it 29 cents to 33 cents. From the top of this green candle here, or maybe, yeah, from right here, around here, from 29 cents to 33 cents using these candles right here. From 29 cents to 33 cents. So that would be on the high end. So that's your low limit buy orders for XRP on the high end. And that would make sure that you don't miss out on the move whenever, because since we don't know exactly, 100% exactly how it will play out, you want to go ahead and also set up some low limit buy prices for XRP on the high end. This is on the high end to be on the safe side, in between 29 cents to 34 cents. Now on the low end is at the bottom of this candle right here, which would be around 10, let's call it 9 cents to 12 cents. That's on the low end. You can also go ahead and set up some low limit buy orders for XRP right there as well. Now, the lower buy prices for XRP at 1 cent. I honestly believe if XRP goes down there, that would coincide with the Bitcoin flash crash to zero, which means that XRP would also flash crash to zero. And the XRP flash crash to zero, we've heard of several prophecies of it going to 201. So we would get even lower numbers for XRP down there. It's entirely up to you guys if you want to set up some low limit buy prices at those levels for XRP, just in case, we may never know. So that would be on the absolute low end. Perhaps you can just set up, just a few bucks, not much down here, just in case, at the 1 cent area, from 201 to 1 cent. And that's a just in case. But like I just try to explain to all of you guys, in my opinion, just my opinion, I do believe that this scenario where it comes down to 27 cents is the one that is in play currently. That one's going to occur before we have that next one. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen and how it's going to play out. But since I'm not 100% sure how exactly it will play out, it's wisdom to be prepared for all scenarios. I hope you guys do understand why I said that. You see, because we all prophesy in part. Yah gives each of us a small part of the whole picture. And then when we put them together, we get a better understanding. But even so, we still won't get the whole picture. All we can do is be as prepared as possible. So there you have it, guys. 29 cents to 33, 34 cents, good buy price for XRP. Because none of us knows the exact bottom, the exact number where it's going to turn around and explode, where that next God candle is going to be formed. None of us knows. All we can do is be prepared. And this here, based off of prophecy, gives us a general idea of how low it will go. And I would most definitely set up my low limit buy price. I wouldn't even go below 29 cents based off of this prophecy here to start setting up my low limit buy prices. 29 cents and then 9 cents for the low end. 29 cents is the higher end and 9 to 12 cents is the lower end. And the absolute lower end around 1 cent. So you guys, please go ahead and do with this information what you will. Position yourselves. I don't want any of you guys to miss out, hence why I went ahead and created this video to make you guys aware. Please feel free to go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments as well. Let's discuss it together. Now that's it for this video, guys. You guys please take care of yourselves. Peace, shalom. Until next time.